Hey guys, I'm Lo. Welcome to Lo Without Limits. Today I will be showing you how to make 4 at-home lattes. I'm going to be doing a turmeric latte, which turmeric is great, especially when combined with black pepper for decreasing inflammation and just all-around health. A matcha latte, which matcha is a great source of energy if you're not into coffee. And then 2 coffee-based lattes, a pumpkin spice one, even though it's not fall time, always good to have, and a classic vanilla latte. So all these are super easy to make. Each one takes about a little less than 5 minutes to make. Obviously some have more steps than others. Each one's under 100 calories, at least with the almond milk that I was using. Obviously when you add more honey to certain ones, that'll kind of up the calories, and if you do different milks, that'll obviously increase or decrease the calories. But for the most part, all pretty low calorie. I used to be a barista at Starbucks, so I know that there's so many just different sweeteners and sugars that go into all these different drinks if you're not just getting coffee, which when I do go there, I'll usually get a grande blonde with almond milk. So these are good ways to do them at home, especially if you don't have time to run to Starbucks. Even if you do the mobile order, it just takes way too much time to run in and pick it up. This way you can do it at home. You can put it in a little to-go mug and take it with you. You can really change it up to however you like as well. So lots of different things. So if you want to see how to make those 4 lattes at home, keep on watching. So I have 4 mugs for the 4 different lattes I'll be making. This one will be pumpkin spice, turmeric with some black pepper. I'm also going to add cinnamon to it, a vanilla latte, and a matcha green tea latte. For the pumpkin spice and the vanilla one, I'll be using the Veranda coffee from Starbucks. This is blonde roast, and I just went to Starbucks because I work there. I really like the Veranda one, but obviously there's so many different types of coffees. And something to know about coffee is that the lighter the roast, the more caffeine it actually has with less of a coffee flavor, and the darker the roast gets, it may taste more like a strong coffee, but the caffeine content itself is a lot less. What I'll be using to do coffee, I don't have a regular coffee mug. I have this little pour over. It's for a drip cone. I love it. So when you go to Starbucks or anywhere and you do get your coffee ground, make sure it's for a paper drip cone, because that's what will work with this. I do like French press coffee. I feel like it has more of the flavor, but French presses are so hard to clean up, and I don't want a whole coffee machine, so this is perfect for single use. It's really quick, really easy, and I'm a big fan. So first up, I'm going to do the pumpkin spice latte. I'm using Simply Organic pumpkin spice powder. I get this at Sprouts. You can get it at almost any grocery store. Add in enough to where it's almost about a 1/4 tablespoon. I'm also going to add some honey to it. The cool thing about honey is that if you buy local honey, so for me it's like local Southern California honey, because the bees pollinate flowers that are local to that region, the pollen in it and the more honey you have, then it actually reduces your allergies to being in that region. So if you're feeling sick and it's just allergies, especially seasonal allergies like how I get all the time, definitely getting local honey helps out because it gets you kind of your body used to the local pollen in the air. So it's really good. The next one will be turmeric. Add in some turmeric spice, some black pepper, and some cinnamon. Next up, I'll be doing the vanilla one. So again, honey, but you can also use agave. I just really like honey, and I feel like it has more health benefits, like I said, than agave. And a few drops of vanilla. Not much. And then last but not least, we have matcha. So for this one, you'll take your matcha tea powder, put it in there, and then you'll be adding hot water to it. So my water's all done. And then just a little bit of water to make your matcha tea. To pour the coffee into, this is the pumpkin spice one, so only the pumpkin spice and the vanilla latte will be getting coffee. So it'll be about 3 to 4 tablespoons. And then of course your water. And just lightly fill it up. Let it soak through. And I don't want, as much as I really like the coffee, for these little lattes, I want a lot more milk than coffee, so I won't be making too much coffee in each cup. So probably when that's done, I will swap it over to this one and just leave the same filter, that way I don't have to use two, and go ahead and pour the coffee over the vanilla latte. Okay, now that these two have their coffee in them from the pour over, I will be going in and making the milk. So what I use is Sprouts brand organic almond milk, unsweetened original. It's the best, lowest calories out of all of them. And going with about half a cup, I like a little bit more. And to whisk it, you can either whisk it with a fork, or I like to use this, I got it on Amazon. One Easy Life, the little whisk thing. It'll turn on, you put it in the milk. Maybe it don't come on. So it'll whisk it. You can whisk it for a few minutes on your own, or to save some energy, get this guy. It was super cheap, really big fan. So I'll show you how to do that really quickly. So I'm gonna do the milk for each of these separately, just that way it doesn't overflow in the bowl. Make sure you have like a deep bowl, because when you whisk it and you microwave it, it'll get a little heavy, or it'll get a little poofy. So here is a little over half a cup into the bowl. Insert the whisk, turn it in. Give it a nice little fluff, and I'll do this for like a minute. Obviously more if you have to whisk it by hand with a fork. Make sure it's all fluffy. Give the bowl a little tilt and just keep doing that. After it's all whisked, I put the phone down, or put the camera down, so I can tilt the bowl a little bit, tilt it, then stick the whisk in. Now I'm going to microwave it. I'd say for about 30 seconds, but then touch it to see if you want it a little bit warmer. You can see the fluffiness got a little, the foam, or I should say, got a little fluffier. I'm gonna pour it into the pumpkin spice one first. You can use, when you get the whisk, it actually comes with this funky little spoon thing. So you can like scoop out foam and mix it all in. So I'll do that with both my hands really quickly. All right, so it's all in there, just giving it a little mix around so all the milk can get the coffee and the pumpkin spice flavor. And then next I'll do the exact same thing for the vanilla, for the turmeric, mix them all up still, and for the matcha one. So same thing, a little over half a cup of milk, whisked, microwave to warm it up, or you can do it on the stove. I just feel like on the microwave, the cleanup is easier. If you're in a rush and you want something quick, that's why I like the pour over and the microwave. It just makes things so much faster and so much easier versus turning on the stove, waiting for it to boil. Then you have to clean a pot. I just think this way is so much more convenient, especially if you're just making one in the morning. Like, you're obviously not drinking all four like I am right now. And now here they all are, the finished products. Pumpkin spice latte, put a little bit more of the pumpkin spice on top. Vanilla, turmeric latte, or golden milk latte as people call it. Put a little bit more cinnamon on top, and matcha green tea latte. So they all look very pretty, and I'll be taking a little taste test right now. I did try the turmeric latte yesterday. I wanted to make sure that my frother was going well and that the milk turned out right, but I haven't tried these other three flavors yet. So first I am gonna retry the turmeric, see if I did it just as good as I did yesterday. Yep, maybe even better. I think I added a tiny bit more cinnamon, but with turmeric, always be sure to add in black pepper. That's how turmeric works and how you get all the great health benefits of it. And then the cinnamon just kind of balances that out. Sounds very good. One that I was really looking forward to is the matcha. I've had that matcha powder for not a super long time, but a while now, and I never really made it. When I would make matcha lattes with just like the tea and the water, it wasn't that great, so I would just go and make a regular green tea. So here it is as a green tea latte. Oh, that's really good. I like it a lot. So this one's pumpkin spice. I actually didn't really try a pumpkin spice latte, again, because when I worked at Starbucks, I would see the jug of it and it would be like 3 different colors of brown. You have to shake it really hard before you put it into another tub, and then you take that tub out there, and that's when they pump from. And I was just like, and I didn't get the hype until this last year when I was at Starbucks, and I was like, I know, I'll just try it. I get a tall one, and it was so good. I was like, what have I been missing out on? Like, I was so bad at being a white girl, and now I understand like what the hype is. But this is my own, so let's see if it lives up to the same standards. So good. That pumpkin spice seasoning was so good, even like because I put a little bit on the top when it comes to my nose and I smell it. Oh, it smells like heaven. And now I can have it not in the fall. I don't have to wait till pumpkin spice season. That one's so good. I'm obviously gonna finish all of these because they're all so good. I just like don't know which one to finish first. So this is my under 50 calorie at home vanilla latte. Also very good. Yes, I was worried because I love vanilla extract and it always smells so good. And I was like, I want to eat it, it's so good. And I'll take like a little lick, or like when you're making something, you have vanilla extract and take, and it's the nastiest taste ever. And you're like, oh, like that. It tastes like when you do like nail polish remover on your nails, and then you actually like put your nails like towards your mouth and you taste it on your lips, and no matter, like you can't lick your lips while it's still there, because every time you lick it's like, ooh, like that acetone flavor. That's how I feel vanilla extract, but it smells so good. So I'm always like, is it good? Is it not good? And then every single time it reminds me that it's really, really gross. But having that in here, you don't taste that, you just taste the vanilla-y of it, you smell the vanilla of it. And then of course, plus the coffee is really good. Again, I use the blonde roast, and then the little bit of honey, I think probably is what's balancing out like that weird vanilla-y flavor that you get with vanilla extract. But all together in here, very good, A+. As you can see, I had 4 lattes, a matcha, a turmeric, which both have really good health benefits, and then the classic vanilla latte and a pumpkin spice latte. All were so good, so much lower in calories than the regular Starbucks ones. And you can really create them however you want. If you want more flavor, less flavor. I don't really like super sweet things, but I love really flavorful things if you can combine those two. So you can really make it however you want. Those are my 4 favorites, and I honestly like tried them out today for the first time. So each one takes less than 5 minutes to make. Took me a little bit longer because I was making 4 at the same time. Such an easy cleanup. So it's not like you're boiling things and doing all this stuff and having all these dishes. So easy, so fast, so much cheaper if you just buy a big thing of almond milk. Whatever spices can last you so long, and then of course your coffee, so much cheaper. Saves you time in the morning. You can like do it while you're still getting ready. And honestly, all those things together are just so beneficial as someone that wakes up early to get to work in the morning but still wants to like look decent and have their coffee. And then obviously I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money. I can't be going to Starbucks every day because it does add up, even though I just get basic coffee. I can be doing that at home, and I can make it however I want. So if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought, if you tried them, any tips to maybe if I can try it a different way, or if you have any other flavor combinations that you're really into, let me know, and I'd love to hear from you guys. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.